Good morning. Today is Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Omega. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas. Halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Welcome back to the most unique live stream daily ritual on the entire internet. You have found your way back to an incredible archaeological and anthropological reconstruction of an extremely early Christian ritual from the 1st century AD, recovered beneath the sands of Egypt in 1769 in two lost books of the Bible, the 1st and 2nd books of Yahweh. This morning, we'll be performing the opening of the Treasury of Light from the 1st book of Yahweh. I'm Reverend David Griffin.
I'm Reverend Leslie McQuaid.
And this is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel each breath as it moves into you. Follow your breath as it spreads throughout your body. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be, and grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into omega earth. I call on you in the east, alpha. I call on you in the west, omega. I call on you in the north, alpha. I call on you in the south, omega.
Alpha,
Et omega,
the beginning,
and the end,
and the path of the age between, sunrise,
and sunset,
and the path of the sun between, birth,
and death,
and the path of life between, Alpha,
omega,
Once again, we congregate this morning here in Alpha Omega's Column Hinge in the hour of sunrise to celebrate the lost rites of the magic of Jesus Christ.
It just reconnected. Do you want to start over?
No, let's keep going.
Okay.
We begin by reaching out to the angels in the invisible. Angels of the 21st Treasury of Light, attend. Watchers, we know your names, so stand aside and grant us entry into the 21st Treasury of Light. Ozaz. Ozaz. Elwes. Elwes. Azaias. Azaias. Let the watchers withdraw and let us enter into the 21st Treasury of Light. And there are 12 heads in my Father's treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. Shining angel, head in the place of the east. We call upon you by your secret name, Zo-Zo-Ze-Ai. Zo-Zo-Ze-Ai. Zo-Ho-Zai. Zo-Ho-Zai. Do-Za-Zak-Sai. Do-Za-Zak-Sai. Na-o-za-e-i-ai. Na-o-za-e-i-ai. Marazaz. Marazaz. Ozaez. Ozaez. Ozea-ia. Ozea-ia. Oza, Oza. Oza, Oza. Os-ho-zoza. Os-ho-zoza. Azaiaos. Azaiaos. Naya ozaze. Naya ozaze. Aenazaz. Aenazaz. And so we completed our journey through the places, invoking each of the 12 mighty angels, head in its proper place and proper rank. And at length we came into the place of the midst, the place of the middle, the place of the Father of the treasure of light. Oh, Father of the 21st treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name, we invoke you. Oazi-ai. Oazi-ai. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our human prayer and our fervent prayer to establish human liberty worldwide.
Establish human liberty worldwide.
Awaken the American people to the danger we face.
Awaken the American people to the danger we collectively face.
Forbid slavery in all its forms.
Forbid slavery in all its forms.
And set our people free.
Set our people free.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
Restore the purity of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
And the truth behind our medicines.
Restore the truth and purity of our medicines.
And the trustworthiness of our science.
Restore the trustworthiness of science.
All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God Force energy. As you experience God Force energy, as you have more of this energy within yourself, so you come into a deeper understanding of the world around you. Right now, what you are looking at, do you see? We can't see the mountains today. Why is that? It's not dust, not today. Today you can smell it. Today it is smoke. What you see is the result of all the California wildfires, all the wildfires in Oregon, all of it pouring over the Sierra Nevada mountains and into the valleys. Now, why do I bring this up in connection with God Force energy? Well, there's a couple of reasons. First, God Force energy is like the smoke. You see, at a distance, it's very easy to see the smoke. You can't even see the mountain because there's so much smoke. But see here, when you look at my hand, or when you look at the ring of the fire pit, you see it clearly, because the smoke particles are so very small and widely dispersed. It's only when you have the advantage of a very long view that you can see the smoke. Now, God Force energy is very similar. God Force energy permeates this world, much like you see the smoke permeating. And when you breathe, right now I'm breathing in smoke. I can smell it. It smells exactly like a campfire. Yeah, I can tell that it's a forest that's on fire because I can smell it, even though I can only see it at a distance. I can't see a particle of smoke in my hand. I can't reach out and grab one. If I had the right kind of meter, I might be able to measure it. But you see, science rejects God. Science rejects God by and large. There are those scientists who understand that they are in fact studying God's creation. But the vast majority of scientists, the way I was trained as an anthropologist, was to ignore God. And I tell you, that single assertion has led to so much pain and suffering in our world. And why? Because if you reject God and the God Force energy, you are rejecting the totality of knowledge. You see, when you study something, you want to study all of it, not just a piece of it. And science, by removing God from all of their equations, is only studying a part of the mystery. And ergo, they miss a part that is essential. This is part of why, although science is incredible, it cannot solve all problems. It cannot solve all problems because it does not encompass all knowledge. It rejects something that 95% of the world believes is true, the existence of God. And I tell you, science has come into failure because of this fault.
Politicized.
Overly politicized, yes. And this is why it's important for you to breathe in God force energy. You see, science isn't something that is limited to those who have studied. The scientific method is something you use every day when you're trying to figure out if you like your new car or not. You drive it, you test it. If you like it, you keep it. If you don't, you get another. This is the scientific method. It's not a big deal. It's the human method. Science called it the scientific method to co-opt and own it. It is the human method to test and try things and to find what's best. And you do this best with the God force energy, because it's with God force energy that you see the hidden connections between things. Yes, there is smoke. Yes. What is the connection of smoke to how I live? Well, it degrades my quality of life. It makes me want to do something about the fires that are going on up in Reno. You see, when you understand the connections between things, you look for other places. You know, I'm not yelling at the air. I'm not screaming at the air to clean itself. I'm not jumping up and down at my neighbors for having made a mess. No, I understand where it comes from because I have continuity of memory and I have an understanding of the unseen connections in things. Why? Because I have taken the time, like you, to take a deep breath of the eternal energy that surrounds us all, that carries information as well as power and healing. And you know this. You know what it is. Because each and every day you participate in it. You scoop it up and you add this to yourself. And what is it I'm talking about? Of course, it's your next breath of God force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful and inspiring message. If you'd like to know more about the lost magic of Jesus, be sure to drop by our website at alphaomega.church. While you're there on our website, be sure to visit our prayer wall where you can leave your prayer together with ours if you're in need. And also while you're there, we ask that you consider leaving a donation. So thanks again for coming out. We really appreciate your being here. We will be here with you and for you again tomorrow. And until then, have faith and